You mortgaged your house, you took risks, you stayed up late, wondering how you'd pay the bills. Finally, after all that, a success, a wonderful business with 30 to 50 people, growing every day. And suddenly the phone rings on the other end of the line. Someone is threatening that if you don't pay millions of dollars to a gang, your house will be burned down, your children's bedroom will be shot up in the middle of the night, or your employees may be killed. Sounds like an extreme case, but now it has become the norm. Radical open door and open border policies by Liberals have allowed gangsters to visit this country, gaining visitor visas granted them without any criminal background checks. Catch and release laws passed by this Liberal government under C5, which lower the jail sentence for extortion with a gun, have caused the extortion crisis across this country. To put it in perspective, since this Liberal government took office, extortion is up 330%. In British Columbia, it's up 400%. In the Lower Mainland, it's up 500%. Countless families have received those threatening phone calls. Just the other day, I met with the sons of a lifelong successful businessman who was mercilessly killed by gangsters without any provocation. People are living in terror in places like Surrey, Northeast Calgary, parts of Edmonton, Brampton, Windsor, and elsewhere. Over the weekend, I attended events at numerous businesses where literally dozens of people have told me they have personally received the threatening phone calls. And so they lie awake at night wondering if a bullet will fly through their children's front window or if they will be gunned down when they walk out the door. This crisis was entirely avoidable, but Liberal policies have provoked it. They have released the extortionists into the streets with lower prison sentences. They have brought foreign gangsters and criminals to our shores by granting visitor visas and opening up our country to terror. After much pressure from Conservatives, they finally agreed to ban the Bishnoi group, but too late. They let the Bishnoi gangsters into this country in the first place because they do not protect our borders, and their radical policies on immigration have endangered many of the very people who came here lawfully and legitimately. Mr. Speaker, if you look at these facts and you look at the numbers, you have no choice but to conclude that we have a Liberal extortion emergency in this country, that people are living in terror. And it is a shame that Liberals have allowed this crisis to form and grow. It is a shame that the very communities who have vested support in the Liberal Party are now the ones who are paying the biggest price for the violence and carnage that Liberal policies now unleash. And so we as Conservatives state clearly that extortion is a crisis after 10 years of Liberals, that we need an emergency debate to address this extortion crisis, and that we must enact a serious plan to end the extortion so that Canadian small business owners can go back to living their lives, creating jobs, serving customers, making life affordable again to this country. Our plan is very clear. Mandatory jail time to lock up and throw away the key for extortionists. Stronger borders to keep and kick extortionists out of our country. And a clear self-defense law so that people can protect themselves in their homes when invaded by extortionists or other burglars. Mr. Speaker, this is an emergency. We have the answer. Let us restore safety, tranquility, and peace to our streets.